So we're right outside the door. We've gone out the door, pulled the latch, gone outside, and we're looking at the cassette toilet. So just in that, to the right of your entry door is another door, and that's where your cassette toilet hides. See the blue cap for emptying it, and then the little blue lever which allows you to pull out the cassette toilet. If your flusher is not open, you can't get the cassette toilet out. Just underneath the cassette, you'll see the valves, and there's a drain valve and then 3 freshwater valves in there. You need to open those 3 valves when you're winterizing the camper, and one is your freshwater main tank, and then one is your cold water line and your hot water line. The hot water line is not the hot water heater tank, so you need to make sure you drain the tank separately. So you're draining the hot water line, the cold water line, and then the clear line is your main tank, but it has not drained your hot water tank, so you need to make sure you do that as well. So watch my winterization video to learn how to winterize the camper. So you'll basically, when you're winterizing, you'll start here. You'll open the hot line, the cold line, and your main tank. You'll drain your gray tanks, and then you will open spigots and then blow out the camper. But watch my winterization video to take you through a full winterization. Right next to those valves is the gray tank for your shower valve, and you will connect a garden hose just basically directly underneath there on the outside. Open the cap, connect a garden hose, pull up on this spigot gate valve essentially that you're going to see in this next picture. You can also see some of the probes in there. So here you can see the probes, and there you can see the gate valve for draining your shower gray tank. And the drain for that is directly underneath it on the outside. So this is your passenger side that you're looking at. And you can also see those probes. So if you go on right next to your speaker up on that driver's side, you can hold the button down, and this would be your gray tank. Now this will read as black on your gray because this is underneath the shower. And the gray, as it reads on your monitor, is going to be for your kitchen. So gray is for the kitchen, black is for the shower. Again, they're both gray tanks, and the cassette toilet has its own gauge essentially, like we talked about. So that'll be on the cassette toilet. These are simply for gray water tanks. Okay. This next picture, and the picture is going to be upside down, is the other gray tank. So you have 2 gray tanks to empty, one for the shower and then one for the kitchen. So here we go to this next picture. Okay, so now we're looking underneath the refrigerator, and this picture is upside down. My hand is literally on the floor. Okay, and you're reaching in there and pulling another gate valve, and this is on the driver's side, and there's a drain on the outside. So you have 2 connection points, and then this you'll pull and drain your gray tank for your kitchen. Okay, again, a garden hose connection, and there's a cap, so you'll take the cap off, connect your garden hose, direct it. I like to water my yard with this water because most of the time it's just Dawn dish soap and food particles. It'll kill fungus in your yard. So, but if you're in a hurry, you can take the cap off, pull it, and that'll really expel the water, but you can't direct it. So I like to connect a garden hose and direct it somewhere so I can use the water. Okay, we're outside the camper, underneath the camper, just next to each one of the work boxes, but underneath. You have 2 of these connections, one for the sink and then one for the shower. So these both have garden hose fittings, and they're to drain your gray tanks. They'll have caps on them, so you'll need to undo the cap, screw in a garden hose, and then direct it. If you're in a hurry, you can unscrew the whole thing, and then you'll really dump water, but you can't direct it. But again, you have 2 of these, one on the driver's side and one on the passenger side. The passenger side is for your shower, the driver's side is for your kitchen. But these are the gray tank drains. So here we're back on the side of the camper, exterior, and this is in your hot water heater. Okay, and the hot water heater is a low point drain, and this is the low point drain. So you open your hot water line in the back, but if you don't take out this drain, you are going to freeze the hot water tank, and it'll explode the tank, and you're in trouble. So make sure you empty this as well, but never empty this first. Always empty this basically after you have everything open. So you want all the spigots open, because this is under pressure and it's dangerous. So open this last essentially, but don't forget to empty it. You have to empty this, or otherwise you're going to crack your hot water heater tank. So again, watch my winterizing video and that'll take you through the steps needed.